Hey everybody, it's the Poopcast for September 17th. I'm sitting here before I gotta get out on go take care of some stuff. I gotta do some running around. But anyway, I wanted to try to keep this one short. This Poopcast has turned into just pooping on anything I see now, but I got one coming. It's just gonna be it's just the Pidro DoorDouche San Diego. That's what the whale's vagina. That's what prompted this. But it's just I can't restrict myself to that guy. Okay. He's the main inspiration for this channel, and I'm gonna definitely be coming out with weekly poop sessions on his head, and I got one coming out for Sunday, so look for that one. I hope all his minion followers can listen to it and make all kinds of stupid comments and just like call me every name in the book and all that shit. It's a good time. If he hasn't listened to it yet, his first one that I pooped on him, he's gonna love this one. It's his fucking 100K a year claim, which is bullshit with a guy like that. Okay, so I just rip him a new ass in that video. But I saw a thing here with Norm MacDonald died. One of the last great comics. This guy was fucking hilarious. I remember watching Norm back in the day. I think I saw him a couple times actually live in stand-up, Saturday Night Live, that funny fucking movie Dirty Work. It's just nothing to poop on that guy, but it's just like, it kind of sucks. I got another one. Now we don't have him. Remember when Chris Farley died? It's like, Jesus, and all these fucking people, just like the legends are always just keeling off. Why can't some of these shitty new millennial comics that actually don't push the envelope with anything, Why can't they get pushed aside? And no offense, you know what I'm going with that, but just like, why do we got to have these legends who are like the fucking cowboys and don't give a fuck, and they say what they want and they keep it fucking real. Nobody today does that with the newer generation comics. I feel sorry for everybody, I like Artie Lang and, fucking Andrew Dice Clay. That guy's getting old. I've seen him, like, countless times in Vegas and the East Coast. And, oh, my God. Working on Howard Stern's show, I was around that with Artie Lang. He's another classic comic. That guy's lucky to be alive. All the fucking shit. David Spade, Sandler and all these legendary comics. And you go even further back, the George Carlin days and the fucking, who am I missing there? I'm trying to think of the, Chevy Chase, Dan Aykroyd. And then, I'm just going back when I was a kid. Who do we have now? Who do we have now besides Bill Burr, besides, still Artie Lang and a couple other comics? I honestly don't even fucking I don't even know. I can't even name any good ones nowadays. But this Norm MacDonald's awesome. This fucking what is it? Jay Louder with Crowder. This is a pretty good channel. I get a kick out of this guy. This guy's real smart. I think. Yeah, he anyway, he talks about Norm, and this is a funny clip they play from back in the day how Norm MacDonald was. And you couldn't get away with any of that shit on the news organizations and on those NBC, on those mainstream channels, because they all had to, go pussified and pander to, everything that's politically correct. But this is kind of funny. Listen to this.
Before Dennis Miller even knew that he was more right-leaning, and Norm MacDonald had not been open about anything politically. But again, this is why comedy is so interesting. It's such a window into people sometimes. And it doesn't mean that all of it is real. Sometimes it's just jokes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just like Alice Cooper lyrics. Doesn't mean that's actually who he is. These are just jokes. But sometimes you can see that little shimmer of, oh, that's what he thinks. Not to mention, this is a joke that may immediately get us banned from YouTube.
Yeah, this is actually fucking funny, though.
But here he is on Dennis Miller saying something you could never say today on air. Even on HBO, talking about gay pride.
Have you ever? This was. I think this was in the early '90s. I don't remember when this was, but look how old this is. And there's Dennis Miller. We all know Dennis Miller. He's pretty funny too. But Yeah, this is a fucking funny joke.
Done anything in your lawn?
Can't do this anymore. Can't do this shit anymore.
Specifically to be in bad taste, as you look back.
Because you're going to be labeled a cunt.
Good play, but you look back on it and you think that was in bad taste.
Well, sometimes, like in stand-up, I'll do jokes that are like one time I was doing this thing in San Francisco, and they were all gay people in the audience. They told me, so I figured I'll do.
In San Francisco?
Yeah.
No.
So I figured I'd do stuff about gay people so that they could relate to it.
Yeah, it's warm out. They love that.
And so I was talking about, because I went to this gay pride parade, and I saw in it there were these old men and old ladies like with these signs that said, "We are proud of our gay son," you know. And so I was saying that's an odd thing to be proud of, you know, because it's not an achievement, you know. It's not like something you work all your life to be gay or anything like that. And I just wondered. I had a hard time believing that these 50, 60-year-old men are actually bragging, you know, at work like they're, "Hey, Bill, you know, my kid, oh my God, we're proud of him, Johnny. He graduated from Harvard, you know, first in his class, you know what I mean? Now he's articling over at a law firm, and, oh yeah, he loves cock."
You imagine nowadays they would like he would be put in a basement with lock and key because oh my God, they would be all over him. But I mean, come on, man, it's just a joke. It's funny, people. What the fuck? It's a fucking joke. People rip on each other for what you look like, every little thing, and your viewpoints and this, but. It's just, my God. There's that, when I ripped on California the other day about the recall election, like, you would be put in a safe space for that. People will go up in arms, and that guy's career will be ended over that. It's a fucking joke. It's funny. I still laugh at it this day. It's not meant to be taken seriously. And I don't know what else to say. You either get that humor or you don't, and if you don't, you don't listen to people like him. You know? But unfortunately, he's not around. But there's not too many people that's going to pick up his slack moving forward. Because the generation of comics, that was the last true badass comic generation, is pretty much getting old now. And what do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
He can't get enough cock in his mouth. His ass is too
And it is not to disparage being gay. I mean, you think what you want, you act, you live your life the way you want, and I honestly believe that. I don't give a fuck what you do. But the problem is now when it's thrown in your face and it's paraded in your face. And it's like you are the bad guy, you know, in society now. If you know, it's like okay, I'm not into that thing. You know, I'm not into it. But you know, I'm gonna goof on you guys. Come on. But it's like I remember working with a guy that was gay at this company in California when I first moved there, and you know, we both had like kind of like the same. We had to work together, which I didn't have a problem. But you know, I tried for the longest time, but like, you know what? I'm not even gonna get into it. I'm not even gonna get into it because it's a whole nother fucking thing. It's just a hypocritical double standard that you can't make gay jokes anymore, even if they're in jest and fun, and it's not meant to have any fucking hatred or you know, ill will, or you're talking about hate speech and like, yeah, you want bad things to happen to gay people. No, that's not the point of this stuff. It's just because it's funny. It's funny. It's comedy. It's dark humor and it's comedy, and you either get it or you don't. But yeah, like that's why Norm MacDonald would never. He could never, a guy like that's like one of the last great ones to, you know, just push the envelope like that.
I got a picture of the boy here sucking another man's cock.
Let me go back and finish that. That's just funny as shit. That is funny as shit.
It's not an achievement, you know. It's not like something you work all your life to be gay or anything like that. And I just wondered. I had a hard time believing that these 50, 60-year-old men are actually bragging, you know, at work like they're, "Hey, Bill, you know, my kid, oh my God, we're proud of him, Johnny. He graduated from Harvard, you know, first in his class, you know what I mean? Now he's articling over at a law firm, and, oh yeah, he loves cock.
It's like, yeah, you get an award for that?
He can't get enough cock.
It's like you're recognized and oh my God, you're gay, so what? So what?
A picture of the boy here sucking another man's cock.
How do you not, how the fuck do you not make fun of that? Like, it's like, people have been straight since the dawn of time, but did they get an award for that? Oh my God, hey, little Johnny, man, he goes here, he goes there, he has a house, and he got this job, but he's straight. Oh my God, who fucking cares? Who cares? Amazing, amazing.
To watch the maturation of you as an artist, to realize it took you 9.5 minutes to get around to the sucking stuff. It's beautiful to see you comfortable in your own skin, Normie. All right.
Awesome, awesome.
Legend. That's quintessential Dennis Miller. I'm surprised you didn't throw in some more references.
Yeah.
That's it's really nice to you coming into your own skin, almost like IMAX directors back when they were doing Hidden Earth Part.
So anyway, yeah, that it's too bad. God, Norm was only like 61. Like, what the fuck? He had cancer? I mean, what? Man, I don't know. What was wrong with this guy to develop that, die at such a young age like that? Crazy stuff. But yeah, it's unbelievable. Another one. So all you comics out there, you know, who out there is going to pick up this guy's slack? Because we need it. We need it. So anyway, let's move. I'm moving on to another thing I wanted to talk about. I thought this was funny. I'm watching the news here on YouTube, and I'm like this and that. I'm doing some work here, doing QuickBooks, entering in my shit, right? Gonna be talking about that from pooping on Pedro and his fucking shitty tax advice. So anyway, I'm just watching this stuff run. I'm like, oh, you know what? This is actually interesting, and it goes back to my poop video I did on California about elders losing the recall election. You know, we all expected that. I don't live there. I find it funny because I used to live there, and I just any chance I get to laugh at California, what's going on there, I'm like, oh my God, yeah, good luck, people, good riddance. So I'll sip my coffee in the morning and fucking just make fun of all you fools. But this video is pretty funny. From I can't believe this in Texas here now. In Texas, we got this. Biden made this thing where we're taking all these Afghan refugees, fine, from a war-torn country. They helped us, fine. But I read where, like, California has the most they're taking in. It's over 5,000. I think it's like close to 5,500 Afghan refugees that they're going to take in. And, you know, scattered around the country, there's more. Texas is number 2 with like 4,500. And then all the other states, like, nowhere it comes near to that. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? Why are we taking in all these goddamn Afghan refugees? Why can't you ship them to like New Mexico or the middle of nowhere in Omaha or these states that have no populations and just spread it out if we got to take in these Afghan refugees? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. We already got a border problem here, a crisis at the border in Texas. And that nobody wants to talk about on the left and nobody wants to report. But thank God these channels, like, and they have drone footage here on Tucker Carlson we're watching, and this is fucking disturbing shit. I had to do a double take. I had to stop what I was doing to watch this. Check this out.
Ray LeClaire. I'm a climber.
These ads
speaking.
here. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Look at this.
Bill Malugin has watched
Look at this
happen
shit.
for months. He's on the border right now. We're happy to have him. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Tucker, good evening to you. So look, for the past several months now, we've heard the Biden administration claim that progress, extreme progress, has been made down here at the border, but that's just not squaring up with what we're seeing on the ground. We want to show you this.
What exactly is the progress? Because the guy doesn't speak and doesn't give press conferences, and they basically just turn off his mic when the media and the people ask him questions. So this is not in the news. None of this shit is in it. Look at that. Look at that. In Del Rio, down by Laredo, look at the fucking, that's right by the border. I'm not too sure where the border is right there, but it's got to be close. I think there's a fence like right under the damn bridge.
remarkable drone video we shot today with our crew up in Del Rio. Take a look at this
Fucking
staggering footage.
shit.
What you're looking at here.
I had to do a double take. I thought it was photoshopped. Where's that in the news? Besides this, if you want to call this news. You know, all these fucking stations are just pundits. You know, but this is actual footage. It doesn't lie. It doesn't lie. Look at the drone.
International Bridge in Del Rio. We first showed this to you last night. Well, it has gotten significantly
Holy
worse.
shit.
What you're looking at is sources are telling me upwards of 10,000 migrants waiting underneath that bridge right now after they crossed illegally
Where are they
into the
from?
United States. Why are they waiting there? Well, what I'm being told is Border Patrol holding facilities in the area are completely over capacity and Border Patrol agents are completely overwhelmed.
So there it is. We got the 4,500 Afghan refugees now that you know, basically the crisis that fucking Biden caused by yanking them troops out first and leaving all our fucking Americans behind to get fucking their heads chopped off by the Taliban, right? Okay, forget that, okay? So, you know, no, I'm not going to fucking forget it because it's actually worth mentioning. You know, when you're in the military, I was a former military, you know, first thing you do, you are the last ones to leave any situation, okay? Doesn't matter. And you make sure everybody's out first. What fucking happened in this situation? The military got pulled out first and left everybody hanging their fucking dicks in some fucking third world shitbag shithole country like Afghanistan, where it's never going to change. It never is going to go another way. Like multiple countries, including the Soviet Union back in the day, tried to do the same fucking shit, and they didn't wind up getting anywhere in that country. Fucking states, the same thing. All these are just, you know what? Just leave them be to annihilate each other. I mean, what else is there? We spent how many billions of dollars in Afghanistan for what? For what? Just to get more immigration from that country that we don't need. So I then compound it with what's going on right here. Look at this shit.
There's just nowhere for these people to go right now. They're free to go. They're not being detained right now. They're just kind of holding themselves under this bridge, waiting to be apprehended by Border Patrol. As you mentioned, Border Patrol sources are telling me most of these migrants are coming in from Haiti. There are also some from Cuba and Venezuela as well. But
well, wait, I'm curious. The Mexican border is right there. So, again, here it is. What the fuck is Mexico doing about it? Mexico's the fucking blame here. Last time I checked, Haiti and Venezuela, all those Central American countries and like Panama and fucking all those shitbag countries down there, they're not bordering the United States, so a lot of them have to cross. Not all of them. I get it. They fly into Mexico, but then when you seek asylum, you seek asylum to the neighboring country, the closest country to you. That would mean Mexico is the place that these people would seek asylum if they were actually legitimate asylum seekers. That's the funny part. See, everybody out here in the left in California and all over the fucking place, they always throw this, oh, well, no, they have a right to seek asylum. It's like you don't even understand what the fuck asylum is. Just because you want a better life, you come from a really bad country, whatever the fucking reason, and you're not making enough money, and you want to come here for more opportunities to leech off the United States and what we have to offer here. That's not asylum, okay? That doesn't qualify. That's just because you want a better life. Anybody from all over the fucking world can claim asylum if that's actually what it was. It's actually not. You have to be chased by a gang, your life has to be in danger, and you have to be persecuted by your fucking government. None of these people are persecuted by their fucking government. They're not all being chased by gangs, and they're not all fucking, victims of government fucking abuse. They just want to come here to leech off the United States. That's really it. I don't have any other explanation for it. It just doesn't fucking make sense. Doesn't make sense. And we have a government currently that allows this, and they think it's somehow going to be better for the United States to leave thousands, if not millions of people in this country without a high school diploma, and that basically can probably read and write basic English and have zero skills. That's it. So, I don't know. We haven't gotten that explained to us yet for fucking probably 20 years, and I don't think we are going to, but I pretty much just fucking summed it up right there. Done. Okay?
This is just a horrible situation down there, and our border agents need a lot of help. Consider yesterday morning, there were only 4,000 migrants under that bridge. Now I'm told it's well over 10,000. So in a span of just over 24 hours, those numbers have doubled. And it's not getting any better. Those migrants keep streaming across. They just walk across the Rio Grande on a dam. They walk a dirt path, and more are showing up to that bridge.
I'm not even talking about California now. This is in my own state where I live in. And thank God we have a tough governor here. Thank God we have a governor that other governors should model after. This guy is like, you know what? This is fucking Texas. I'm so sick of this fucking hee-hawing around shit with the federal government. We're gonna come in and we're gonna do what we're. It's actually our border, the Texas border along the fucking Mexican border with Mexico. It's a Texas border. So how could you rely on the federal government that's in charge of the entire country to just fucking give a shit? It's just something else in their bag that they have to eventually get to. So why wouldn't a guy like Greg Abbott just come in and say, this is enough. We're shutting the port of entries down. We're shutting this down, and we're gonna fucking start building that wall again. And that's it. That's it. Because you people aren't coming up with solutions here. You aren't stopping this endless influx of people who are just unqualified and should not be allowed in the United States. That's how I think of it anyway. I don't give a fuck. I'll probably get ridiculed for this. Oh my God, I'm going to get attacked for this, and I don't give a shit. That's what this thing called freedom of speech is about. But, we don't have enough? We have 345 million people in the United States. And I always back in California when we worked with these Canadian manufacturers, fucking dopes up there too. They always preach up on their fucking high horse about how their healthcare system is, how it's so it's like a utopia up in Canada, and how they sit up there and they judge America. And they always talk about the fucking immigration and this and that. Oh, we don't the problem. Yeah, and their healthcare and their social system. Yeah, here's the thing, Canada. And all you fucktards up in Montreal that we used to deal with, like these self-righteous French dickheads. Here's the thing. Canada has 35 million people, right? The United States has 340 million people. And those are the ones that we can count. So, doesn't take a genius to figure out that maybe a healthcare system just centered around a small populated country like Canada with 35 million people, even it's the same population in France, Germany, all those European countries, Norway, they all want to fucking come up in their high horse and we have such a great economy here and our social system works. Yeah, because you don't have fucking shit to pay for. You don't have many people there, okay? This isn't like the fucking United States where we got every Tom, Dick, and Harry from every fucking shithole country coming through the woodworks, sneaking through the anthills here, and then we got to feed them, pay for them, and then guess who gets fucked in the end? American taxpayers. You don't even have a say. It's like they just get a free pass and they come through the borders and do all this. And that's what it comes down to. So I always laugh at these fuckers from Canada. It's like, you know what? Shut your fucking mouth. Nobody wants to hear what you have to say. Worry about your own problems with that dickbag Justin Trudeau. Whatever, Mr. Blackface, Mr. Hypocrite Blackface up there. Yeah, okay, yeah.
By the hour, it's getting worse by the day, literally by the hour. We want to point out something. We've been using our drone to show everybody these remarkable pictures. You can see the video we got on the ground from some sources who are leaking stuff to us as well. We just learned that the FAA has put out a temporary flight restriction, a TFR, in the area immediately around the port of entry.
That's awesome. Oh, yeah. Of course. Convenient.
It means our drone can no longer fly and show those images.
Yep.
It's a 2-week TFR.
Because they don't want the Americans to see what's actually going on down there. And this is just phenomenal footage. So Biden and his band of fucking dipshits and all the fucking left. Nope. The CNN, all these news channels, they can't report that because that is going to go against their narrative. because it's better to keep people in the dark, and that's how the left thinks. They only selectively report what they want to report. These fucking other news organizations. It's not even news. I'm not even saying Fox News is news. I just listen to it because I think Fox News actually reports what's going on in a little better, not totally, a little bit better of a fashion than most other news organizations, because they're not politically correct.
According to the FAA, it's for special security reasons. We've reached out to the FAA to get a little clarification on what the heck that means. The timing on this, the location, a little bit curious. I just want to point out, Fox News has been at the border for the better part of 7 months now. We've been using the drone the entire time. It's never been an issue. All of a sudden, the last 24 hours, we start showing these images at this bridge, and a TFR goes up. We can no longer fly. When we get an update from the FAA, we'll be sure to let you know. But unfortunately for those agents on the ground, they're completely overwhelmed. They need some serious help right now, and hopefully they get it from the federal government. We'll send it back.
Yeah, nice way to wishful think about that. That is our So look, I'm not going to go on any further about this. I just wanted to talk about this. I just think it's a fucking poopable fucking joke, and this could get an upper decker. The Biden administration and all these, our fucking liberal government, these AOC fucking, wannabe bartenders that think, oh, let me show my hand and I'm gonna try politics, man. And I don't know shit about it. I was a fucking bartender, but that you know what? Because of the color of my skin and the way I fucking talk, I think I may get elected. I think I may get elected. Yeah. But I think it's funny how they show this drone footage and then it's immediately grounded by the FAA, federal organization. Wonder, is that kind of coincidental? Pretty funny. So this is happening at Texas. Hopefully our strong Texas government will come in and just go rogue on these motherfuckers and put a stop to what's going on down there, because it is disturbing. I mean, we got these California transplants coming here, and honestly, I was one of them. But the thing is, I just lived there. I'm not from California, so I can shit on that state because I'm not one of them fucking hypocrites. I wasn't one of them freaking sheep that from California. So when I came here, I always tell people. I always apologize to people when I see them, and I make like a joke about it, and then I tell them this and that. And we start talking. Oh, they're from California, and I'm like, look, before any of you guys say anything, I'm gonna tell you, I didn't bring any of that fucking horse shit here. I didn't bring any of that fucking blue wave crap here. I'm not looking to fucking do anything to hurt the state of Texas. And then you, based on that alone, you'd be surprised how many beers I got bought for me at bars, And it's just like, they don't mind people coming here from California, but they move from Texas, from Jersey, all over the place, Illinois, all these fucking states that are just fucking running into the ground. Now Texas is becoming a hotbed, specifically Austin, with all the tech, all the companies here, Facebook, this asshole Elon Musk and his Tesla fucking crap, And then these idiots were realizing, I had enough of California. I'm gonna maybe I'm gonna make the jump, and I'm gonna move to California. And then what they do is they have like $800,000 homes, $1 million homes, and they sell them for a huge profit. But there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And so these assholes then from California, what they do is they'll move here. Austin is their fucking prime pick because it's actually the most liberal city in fucking Texas, which, it is definitely a problem for me. I'm not going to get into it, but they move here and then they bring their fucking money that they sold their profit from their house, and then they can come right in here and pay cash, and because they're used to getting price gouged in California. They're used to paying those ridiculous fees, and then when they go to these other states like Texas, where it's like, it's not like that. You can actually afford shit here. You can actually live and go to the grocery store and fill up your gas tank and not get fucked with taxes. And you could at one time buy a home, a big home, relatively cheap. No, these assholes come in droves from California. And that's been happening for the last 10 years. And they bring all that crap in, and what they do, they push out the Texans that actually live here, the regular people from Texas that actually are used to this, how it's supposed to be here. And what they do is, it's currently happening, they drive up the fucking prices. They outbid everybody for homes. And, nobody stands a chance anymore because they're bringing this fucking overpriced, fucking inflated California fucking money in here. And then these fuckers, they come with their license plates still attached to their cars. And every time I see one, you just want to fucking drive it off the road. You want to fucking like rear end it. And, they just like, dude, I when I brought the vehicles in here from California, I made it a fucking thing. I had to get those plates off the fucking cars and change them to Texas within like a fucking week. It was such a priority because I know what I think of people with Texas plates driving around here. What I think of people with fucking California plates driving around here in Texas. It's just like you literally want to do Death Race 2000 on them and fucking run them off the road. It's like, oh no, it makes your fucking blood boil. And if I'm not even from Texas and I'm talking this shit, imagine what the Texas residents think of these fuckers coming in here like this. These cunts from California. That's what it is. So, that's my rant. I thought this video was funny. I got a kick out of this drone footage and, Norm MacDonald. And, so I'm going to wind it down. But I got some merch now. I got these shirts on funnyshirts.com. Hey, if you get a kick out of this, if you don't think I'm too much of an asshole, or even if you do, look at these ridiculous shirts. I made these shirts, and, you can buy one of them. You can strap it on your back, and you got a coffee mug here. You can you look at this thing. I mean, how offensive is that? There's a pile of shit on your coffee mug. It's for the Poopcast. Make a good conversational piece. Give them to your liberal friends. I don't know. They're not that expensive. It supports the channel, and got other things. But I got my go ahead and buy one. Okay. You'll get a laugh. You wear this thing to work or whatever. You put this on your desk, and everybody will be like, "What the fuck is that in your coffee mug?" There's a pile of shit, and it's just like you can break the ice. Maybe you're bad with girls or something. You just put that on your fucking desk at work, and maybe the hot chick will come up to you that you always wanted to talk to, and she'll be like, "Oh my god, what's that?" And then there you go. Then you're this like funny guy, and you can just like say, "Oh, hey, watch up, this guy Peter GoesINya." With his and he has a cousin that does a channel called Dixie Normus. So anyway, so back to everything else. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all pricks later, and you stay negative out there.